air around us. Importance of air. Keeping air clean. Which picture shows cleaner air? Discuss the reasons. A flute produces sound when air is blown into it. We need clean air to breathe, stay healthy and fit. However, there are many things around us that pollute it. Air gets polluted by smoke and poisonous gases from vehicles and factories. Burning waste in the open releases harmful gases into the air. If we breathe in polluted air, we may suffer from headaches, irritations and redness of the eyes. Breathing in polluted air may even damage our legs. Here are a few healthy practices that can help you keep the air around you clean. Grow more plants as they purify air. Walk short distances instead of using a vehicle. If the distance is more, use a bicycle instead of a motorcycle or a car. Travel together and request your parents to carpool to go to office. Ask your parents to get a pollution check done on their vehicles. Throw garbage in dustbins. Do not burn it. When garbage is burned, it releases harmful gases which pollute the air. Avoid burning wood as it releases smoke. Brain teaser. Which activities inside the house can cause air pollution? Air around us. Importance of air. Let us recap. Air is all around us. Air contains many gases, water vapor and dust particles. The main gases present in air are nitrogen, oxygen and carbon dioxide. Air contains tiny living organisms called germs. Air has weight and occupies space. Oxygen is required for breathing and burning. Nitrogen helps plants grow. Plants need carbon dioxide to prepare their food. We need clean air to stay fit. Glossary. Commandments. Parts of something. Organism. Any living thing. Carpool. Sharing the same vehicle to travel to the same place. Fun time. Find out which is more in number in your neighborhood, trees or tall buildings. In which case will the air in the surroundings be cleaner? Water around us. Sources of water. Where do we get water from? Water conservation. Dear children, the earth is called the blue planet because of the large amount of water present on its surface. Water is more all around us in lakes, ponds, rivers, streams, seas and oceans. However, water can get depleted if we do not conserve it. Source of water. Where do we get water from? Is water a natural or an artificial resource? Discuss. There are many sources of water, such as ponds, waterfalls, lakes, streams, rivers, seas and oceans. These water bodies are known as natural sources of water. Rain and melting glaciers are the main source of water. They fill up the water bodies. Lake, river, sea, ocean. Dam, tank, hand pump, well. Surface water and groundwater. Glaciers in the mountains melt to form rivers, lakes and streams. The water in these water bodies make up the surface water. The water found below the earth's surface is known as groundwater. We can obtain groundwater by constructing wells, hand pumps and tube wells. Brain teaser. What would happen if all the snow in the mountains melt? Classify the source of water as natural or artificial. Waterfall, hand pump, river, lake, well, stream, pond, tank. Where do we get water from? Observe these pictures. Discuss which method of obtaining water is easier and why. Water undergoes a number of processes before it reaches through taps. Let us learn about these processes. Rainfall and melting glaciers are the major source of water. Water from these sources flow to lakes and rivers. Some of this water is also stored in reservoirs behind dams. Water is then transported from the natural and artificial sources through pipes to water treatment plants. Here, the water is treated and purified. This purified water is then sent through pipes to overhead or underground tanks for storage. Overhead water tank, underground water tank. The water from these tanks flow through pipes to reach our homes. Fact: In the deserts or dry areas of Rajasthan, people use rainwater collected in tanks or tangas. We use water for various purposes such as cooking, bathing, brushing, drinking, cleaning, and washing. It is also used for growing crops in the fields, watering plants, breeding fish, and for manufacturing and producing hydroelectricity. There is plenty of water on earth, but only some of it fit for consumption. In many parts of our country, people have to wait for hours to get a few buckets of water. One of these reasons for water shortage is that many people waste water every day. Do not waste water by leaving the tap open while brushing, bathing, washing utensils for shaving, using a hosepipe to wash cars or other vehicles, and to water plants, using a shower to bathtub, not fixing leaky taps, pipes and tanks.
Rainwater harvesting to conserve water. In this method, a tank is built for collecting and storing rainwater. Tiles are laid inside the tank to prevent water from seeping into the soil. Drainage pipes from the roof of the house are connected to this tank for storing water. This water is used for household activities such as washing, cleaning and watering plants. Let us learn. There are many natural sources of water such as lakes, rivers, seas and oceans. Artificial sources of water include dams and reservoirs. Water undergoes a number of processes before it reaches our homes. We should not waste water as it is precious. Glossary: depleted, completely used up. Reservoir: a natural or artificial pond or lake used to store water. Breeding: raising animals like fish for food. Hydroelectricity: electricity produced by using water. Fun time: water for life. We should drink a lot of water every day. Count the number of glasses of water you drink each day. Find out how many glasses of water is required to fill your water bottle. Use a calendar to mark each day's water consumption. At the end of a week, find out how many glasses of water you drank. Plants around us. Highlights: parts of plant. Germination. Dear children, plants are living things that prepare their own food. They cannot move around like animals. We get oxygen, medicines, fiber, and wood from plants. Animals also depend on plants for food and shelter. A plant has two main parts: the shoot and root. Leaf, fruit, seed, flower, stem, root. Shoot and root, parts of plant. The root system. The roots grow below the ground. They absorb water and nutrition from the soil. They hold the plant firmly to the soil and support it. They also store food. There are two main types of roots, taps and fibers. Taproot. Many plants have one main root that grows from the end of the stem. Many smaller roots grow from this root. This type of root is called taproot. A few examples of taproot roots are the roots of mustard and hibiscus. Fibrous root. Some plants do not have a main root. They have many thin and bushy roots that grow from the end of the stem. Such roots are called fibrous roots. A few examples of fibrous roots are the roots of wheat, grass, rice and onion. Fibrous root. The shoot system. The shoot is the part of the plant that grows above the ground. Let us learn about its different parts. Stem. The stem supports the plant. It bears the other parts of the plant like leaves, flowers and fruits. The stem transports water and nutrition absorbed by the roots to the other parts. Flowers. A flower is the most beautiful part of plant. Petal, sepal, receptacle, stalk. Parts of a flower. Flowers of different plants have different shapes, size, colors and odors. Let us learn about some parts of a flower. The receptacle is the base of a flower. It is a part of a flower's stalk to which the other parts are attached. Sepals are the outermost parts of a flower. They enclose the bud and are generally green in color. Petals are the colorful and attractive parts of a flower. Fruits. Do you know flowers grow into fruits? Most fruits have seeds inside them. Some fruits like mango and peach have only one seed, while others like papaya and watermelon have many seeds. Mango, papaya. Leaves. Leaves are very important parts of a plant. The flat part of a leaf is called leaf blade. The topmost part of the leaf blade is called the tip or apex. The thin tube in the middle of a leaf is called the midrib or main vein. Other small tubes running along the blades are known as side veins or veins. Veins carry food and water. There are small openings on the surface of a leaf called stomata. A stalk that joins a leaf to a stem is known as petiole. While carbon dioxide enters, surplus oxygen and water vapor exit the leaves through these openings. Leaves use sunlight, water, carbon dioxide, nutrition from the soil and a green colored pigment called chlorophyll to prepare food. The process of preparing food by plants is known as photosynthesis. Leaves of different plants have different shapes and colors. Some leaves have rough edges while others have smooth edges. While some leaves are pointed, others are round. For example, the leaves of water lilies and lotus plants are thick and round and have a waxy surface, while the leaves of pine trees are thin and needle-shaped. Fact: sugar is obtained from the stems of sugarcane plants. Seeds are of different shapes and sizes. A seed needs air, water, and sunlight to grow into a healthy plant. The process by which a seed grows into a sapling is known as germination. Germination. A strawberry has more than 200 seeds. Let us learn. A plant has two main parts, root and shoot. Name two plants that do not grow from seeds. Name three things that a seed needs to grow into a new plant. The two main types of roots are tap roots and fibrous roots. Stack, receptacle, sepals, and petals are some of the parts of the flower. Leaf, blade, midrib, and veins are different parts of a leaf. The process by which a seed grows into sapling is known as germination. Glossary. Stack, the stem of plant. Sapling, a young plant. Fun time. Sow seed in soil and water it every day. Write the number of days it takes for the seeds to become a plant. Record your observations as it grows. Welcome to English learning classes. Subjects: my family, family tree, amazing twins, changing times, changing families, caring for special people, building houses, types of houses, building materials and builders, house, quality and maintenance, maps and directions, weather, clothes we wear, fibers, patterns, dyes, caring for clothes, harvest festivals, our environment, components of environment, types of pollution, 3 arts of conversation, care for environment, games and recreation, recap and practicing. My family. Highlights: family tree, amazing things, changing times, changing families. Dear children, a family is a group of individuals who live together in the same house. There are different types of families. Each individual in a family is known as family member. Each family member is special. One must love and care for one's family. There are different types of family setups. Identify the need for family. Identify the types of families. Family tree. Lijo lives with her family in Germany. He has drawn a beautiful family tree for her EVS homework. Watch it and identify Lijo and her family. My paternal grandparents, my maternal grandparents. My parents, Lily and Joseph. A family tree shows the relationship between the different members of a family pictorially. It shows all the relatives from different generations in a family. These relatives can be paternal or maternal. Lijo's paternal family lives in Germany. He has 2 paternal aunts, both of whom are unmarried. Brain teaser. Make your own family tree. who is the youngest member in your family. Is it you, your cousin, or your sibling? Practice and write something special about that person. Changing times, changing families. Jishi enjoys her time with her maternal family and boards the train to return to Bangalore from Mumbai. While returning from Mumbai, it begins to rain heavily. Josie sees water everywhere. She asks her mother to take a picture. But the number of family members increase. Relocation. When people move from one place to another in search of jobs, they may shift from joint to nuclear family or sometimes stay alone. Fact. Some couples adopt a child and bring him or her up as their own child. Let us learn. A family tree represents all the members in a family from different generations and shows the relationship between them. Identical twins are born at the same time to the same parents and look exactly the same. Fraternal twins are born at the same time to the same parents but do not look the same. Sometimes a family setup changes because of transfers, natural calamities, weddings, or the birth of baby. Glossary. Pictorial. Expressed in pictures. Generation. People born and living at the same time. Paternal. Related through the father's side of the family. Maternal. Related through the mother's side of the family. Sibling. Brother or sister. Earthquake. Sudden shaking of the ground that causes damage to life and property. Tsunami. A very long and high sea wave. Cyclones, very strong winds that cause heavy rains and floods. Fun time. Conduct a survey with your friends on any 5 families in your neighborhood. Find out if the families have undergone changes. Note down the reasons for these changes. My happy with my family.